what's up everyone? Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye here, and I wanted to answer a question about, can you make it as a photographer in 2017? To me, this is a very valid question. Someone actually sent this about a week ago on that, and there isn't an easy answer. The one thing I can say, yes, but the problem is it comes down to the person and how they handle themselves and how they handle their business, their photography business, and everything that they can do to really hustle about it. The quick answer for a lot of people might be no, because it's so saturated, and the photography market actually is very saturated, and especially if you're doing YouTube photography, everything like that, there is a lot out there. But to actually own your own photography business, you need to know a lot of things. I've covered a lot of that stuff. You can check out my business playlist, but the hard truth is it's not easy to make it as a photographer in 2017. There's a lot of time, there's a lot of prep that doesn't even go to just necessarily shooting photography. It really comes down more or less to the way you market yourself, to get your own business, to promote yourself on social media and everything, to really get your brand out there, to be searchable, to have SEO and everything. It's not an easy task. It might take a couple of years before you could even become searchable if you don't know what you're doing, or that you're really not putting in as much effort and time as you should to really own the social media game, so that way you can get your brand, your business, your work out there. The big part is having a platform where people can view that and it look professional. That's why a lot of people use personal websites instead of just like a Flickr account, which I don't even really know if that's a thing anymore. But people still do that, or like 500 pics. So get your own website. Look very professional. It adds authenticity to what you're doing. And it's not necessarily all about the gear as well. There are plenty of photographers out there who just take smaller systems, or they don't have big flashy lenses, spending $10,000 on things, and they produce great work because they understand how lighting works and shadows and everything and how things are. If you can really kind of more or less master and practice your craft and learn how the hustle game with business works and knowing how to do taxes and everything like that, you can most definitely succeed in photography in 2017. But success also doesn't mean that you're going to become a millionaire about it. Success also means that you can just help make a living off of it, that you're making money out of it, that it's something good that you're doing. Because I work a full-time job. I don't do photography or YouTube full-time. I put this YouTube stuff actually under my photography media business because it's part of what I do. It's why I have a lot of this gear, and it more or less helps my name get out there, because if you search Eric Rossi, my name will pop up in Google. And that was done intentional a couple years ago at this point, almost 5 years ago, because I didn't know what I wanted to do with this, but the fact that I could become searchable was something that was very attractive to me, because I knew it could help business. And it has in some ways. I've gotten a lot of word of mouth things through friends and family and everything, but there were a lot of cold calls as well and emails that came in asking if I could do something with this person or this brand or something like that. So it is very possible to still make it in 2017 as a photographer or videographer, whoever's watching this video. You just have to put the work in it. Nothing comes easy. Just because you have a smartphone and you can go on Instagram doesn't necessarily make you a photographer in 2017. If you can get some income, if you can really put your mind to it and the hustle and the grind to it, you can get something out of it. Do you have to work full-time to make it as a photographer doing photography? Absolutely not. And there are a lot of other YouTubers on here that would probably agree for the most part, except the ones who are always kind of argumentative. It's possible in 2017 to make it, but just put in your own hard work and effort, and you can really go from there.